Hey Queen Bees! Today we're going to turn this boring ass notebook into a colorful, citrusy work of art. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, what up Queen Bees? It's your girl Amanda the Buzzed Artist back at you with another creative video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. This is a place where you can let loose and just have fun with some acrylic paint, and I decided, hey, let's just go ham on some notebooks. So I like to work with a lot of notebooks whenever I'm working on a new project and taking lots and lots of notes. I'm kind of like the everlasting student in that way. Comment below if you're kind of like an everlasting learner, because I totally am, and I am obsessed with collecting notebooks. So I was actually in need of another notebook. I had filled up all my other ones, so I went to my local Dollar Tree just hunting around. I found this hardcover, I guess faux leather notebook, and I decided, I think this will be really cool to use. I mean, it's kind of boring on the outside, so I decided, you know what, let's spice it up a little bit. I like to have notebooks that have a little bit of flair to them and help to spark my creative energy. So what I decided to do first and foremost when I got home and took out the wrapping was to give this cover a quick prime. Now, I actually got this idea from another artist here on YouTube, The Average Artist. I think she's really fantastic. She does a lot of book repaintings, which I think are just completely awesome and clever of her. And I decided to kind of take a similar approach, but just with notebooks, because it is something that I creatively love using and it brings me lots and lots of joy. So when I was trying to come up with a design for this, I was thinking I want something that really pops with color, but I also want something too that's like refreshing and makes me excited to want to take it in my hands and open it up. After some thought and some brainstorming, I came up with citrus. I don't know why, but for some reason, just the colors of citrus with the green leaves and the blue background, I guess it just spoke to me in some way. So I just went for it in this case. And so after I just gave my notebook a nice quick priming, I did a quick sketch up on the notebook cover itself just to flesh out where I wanted everything to be, and then I went at it with my paintbrush. So yeah, if this doesn't put me in the mood for lemonade, I don't know what will. Beyonce, I'm coming after your brand. Now, if you're enjoying the painting process and you want to learn more about how to use acrylic paints, I actually have a free mini course in the description called the Acrylic Painter's Toolkit, which just helps you get started right with acrylic painting. So if you're interested in growing your acrylic painting skills and getting better at your art, consider signing up for my course. You'll find the link in the description below. So I kind of was thinking, I want to do sort of like a little bit of a watercolor approach using my acrylics, so I really just decided to use like a rounded tip brush just to help me get those really nice brush strokes going for me and playing around with the texture of acrylics. And obviously, I always use acrylics on this channel because it is so easy to manipulate and it's so fun and versatile. So forgiving. If I ever mess up like on a lemon of some sort, I can always put a new color on top and, well, the mistake is over and we can move on with our lives. And it's all so merry for me. That's amazing. Now, I have to say I am now a convert when it comes to repainting notebooks or books or whatever. I'm a huge fan of that now. It's all about customization, and who says you have to take whatever is given to you and just have at it the way it is, right? Just change it up a little bit, and I decided this is the perfect opportunity to do so. And why not show you guys that anything is possible? You can take a boring ass notebook with black faux leather, quote unquote, and turn it from something that's boring and probably stale and maybe semi-professional to something that just reeks with style. It kind of reminds me of like Lily Pulitzer. I'm not saying that I'm like anywhere qualified to be anything like that, but the print of this kind of gives me that vibe, this almost like abstract, little bit messy kind of style. And yeah, you can really just go ham nuts on this, Queen Bees. And you'll probably notice that the paints that I am using is actually from the company Arteza. I did a review about their premium acrylic paints. You could find that in the video card above or in the description below. Now, I wanted to address something here that I thought would be very interesting to bring up about these particular paints. I've been trying to get a hold of their customer service and understand, okay, what is the deal with their light permanence standard? I know I talk about it in the video much more in depth, so I won't bore you with all the details. I keep getting different answers from the customer service representatives about what their light permanence standards are, so I'm currently working on that, trying to understand where it is that they stand with all this stuff and whether they actually understand what these labels on their own products mean. So that's been a journey and a half for me, but still in flux, still trying to figure it out. And now, of course, in a la mode de Amanda, I pulled out my Everblend marker once again from the company Arteza. I also did a review on these markers and I absolutely love them. And I decided just to do a nice liner technique around each of the lemons and the tree branches and the leaves. I wanted to add that bit of detail that's just kind of like my aesthetic. I really like the messiness of like the paint strokes and everything, but I kind of like to tie it with a bow and put outline lines around it. I find that helps out a lot for me. And then, of course, again, I added some highlight details with some white titanium, and boom, just like a light bulb, this painting is suddenly just popping out at me. And I know I kind of know I'm on the right track when that starts happening. Like, have you ever been working with a painting before where like you're kind of getting towards the end and you're just kind of still sort of not sure whether it's something you're into or not? But then you add that extra like, highlight or that extra just bit of something, and all of a sudden, bam, it just becomes your masterpiece. And you feel so much better, like, oh, thank God I didn't F that up. That was kind of like what the white did for me here. It really just helped to cement everything together, pull everything into how I wanted it to be. And with that being said, I gave it the final little details that I wanted, slapped some varnish on top just to seal all my colors together, and then Queen Bees, I was done. So I am super happy with how this came out. I certainly hope you enjoyed watching this process unfold with me. I hope this also inspires you to customize your own stuff and just have fun with your art on any object, really. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give this a like and to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, you know what to do, so that you can see more videos like this from me to you in the future. Alright, my Queen Bees, remember to love yourselves and always have fun with your art. I'll see you all next time. Bye!